It's almost unbelievable that just in a remote corner of southern Guizhou Province, a drone has revealed a hidden miracle, the village of Jading, which sits quietly on an almost inaccessible cliff and has been quiet for hundreds of years. The sight of the place leaves all who witness it in awe. Located in Dushan County, Guizhou Province, it is unusual in that, despite the village's location atop a dizzying 1,500-meter high cliff, the top of the mountain is unusually flat, and not only are dwellings lined up, but arable land is spread out, food is abundant, and resources for living are plentiful. Looking down from the sky, Jiading Village is like a huge wooden table standing in the vastness of the mountains and forests, and the flatness of the tabletop is like a work of nature's careful carving, which is jokingly referred to as the plains of Guizhou. Among the countless villages in the world, Jiading Village is undoubtedly the most fascinating and mysterious existence. Due to its extremely remote geographical location and surrounded by steep cliffs, Jiading Village has long been virtually isolated from the world, and transportation is extremely inconvenient. The living conditions here are harsh, and the villagers rely on the forests and the land on the cliffs for self-sufficiency. Such an environment has led to serious marriage problems for young people in Jiading Village, with foreign girls unwilling to marry into the village and girls from the village having difficulty marrying out, leaving the village in the predicament of difficult to get a wife. In order to change this situation, the residents of Jiading Village, after several generations of hard work, finally dug a small country road to the outside world, although the construction of the road was completed, but its steep and dangerous level is to make many experienced drivers are discouraged. Such a life is far away from the hustle and bustle of the city, but at the same time has an unparalleled tranquility and simplicity, which is undoubtedly a very unique and challenging way of life.
有米了，现在背50斤大米回家，一里我们2个换着背。走到第一段干果这里了，虽然没出太阳，但是很热，很闷热，满头大汗的。我估计走3个小时才能到家。大家应该已经天黑了
啊，太累了。
希望看到此视频的叔叔阿姨哥哥姐妹，大家帮忙点个赞，留个关注，谢谢大家。走到这个第2段干果这里，因为中午很热，太阳落山后才下来的，我估计到家的时候已经天黑了啊。看到视频的哥哥姐叔叔阿姨们，大家帮忙点个赞，留个关注，谢谢大家。大家好，我是杨艳。今天我爸爸我们2个背这个花椒去县城发货啊。现在走到这个第2段干果这里出口这边。昨天晚上下雨，路也不好走啊，路有点滑。希望看到此视频的叔叔阿姨哥哥姐姐帮忙点个赞吧，留个关注，谢谢大家。
谢谢大家。
Hello， 大家好，我是杨艳。今天下来买菜，然后呢，还有买了一只鸡，这鸡也没有鸡手啊。现在走到了这个一半的路了啊，还得走1个半小时到家。哎，没办法，交通不方便，什么东西都要靠自己背上山。看到视频的哥哥姐姐叔叔阿姨们，大家帮忙点个赞，留个关注，谢谢大家。
The villagers of Jiading Village, living amidst the lofty mountains and relying on the scarce land resources on the cliffs, have developed a unique way of life and agricultural farming methods. This way of life reflects the wisdom of human beings to coexist in harmony with nature, and demonstrates their ability to adapt and transform their living environment. Due to their remote location and the difficulty of accessing outside materials, the villagers rely heavily on self-sufficiency for their livelihood. They grow vegetables and grains, raise poultry and livestock, and almost every family has its own small vegetable garden and corral. Since the villages are surrounded by cliffs, the land available for farming is very limited. Villagers reclaim terraces on the hillside, which not only effectively utilizes vertical space, but also helps to conserve soil and water and reduce soil erosion. In order to adapt to the living and land conditions on the cliffs, villagers grow a variety of crops. This includes, but is not limited to, grains, vegetables, and fruit trees as a way to meet the daily needs of the family, and to achieve crop rotation and intercropping to improve land utilization and productivity. Due to the limitations of the terrain, large-scale agricultural machinery is inaccessible, and most farm work still relies on human labor. This includes plowing, sowing, weeding, and harvesting, almost all of which are done by hand. Through this unique way of life and agricultural farming methods, the villagers of Jiading Village not only overcame all the disadvantages of natural conditions, but also maintained the balance of the ecological environment, demonstrating the wisdom and courage to live in harmony with nature. With the opening of external transportation and the development of tourism, their lives are gradually improving, but this spirit of independence and self-sufficiency remains their valuable cultural heritage.